I think he's weekend. 20-something. 26?
With a new stadium
maybe that day of Thanksgiving.
to the rest of us. For now, we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills. On the Eagles sideline, there is their head coach. His guys put together a solid opening month, 3 wins against just 1 defeat. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. Off we go from Orchard Park. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. And I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
When you say big, why don't you say sleeping?
He'll look to throw. That's taken in. Keon Coleman was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down.
Automatic 1st
down. No, she's looking straight at him. I want him.
Now, faking the give. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket. Because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
¿Quién salió? ¿Quién salió?
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Genty. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. Now we're going to stoppage here for an injured Bill. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. 1st and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3.
She's like, why you laughing?
They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. What a move! He's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Eagles. his second touchdown of the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Davis now the return. The 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019 to lead them.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike. But it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. So if he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
They got 6 on that first down run, so it is 2nd and 4. To throw is Murray. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The carry here for ETN. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
14 more yards. That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10.
In motion, it's Robinson. They'll throw on first down with Murray. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That the former defensive rookie of the year, Will Anderson. And there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. 2nd down, Murray.
I'm like, what she, I was like, she's up there with you. She kept going, she wanted to grab that.
With 3rd down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Scatterboo is in, Bill.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The extra point is good. And the Bills come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get going with their second possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays, get a bunch of yardage all at one time, because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league, and then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime, multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat you.
From 29, here's 2nd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Trying to throw that one on the run, but it is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Here we go. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
He'll drop to throw. That's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a 1st down.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. To throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Jared Verse in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This one from 47 yards out. Little's kick is good. And the Eagles will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. The return, here comes Davis. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bills offense ready for their second possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They go play action with Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. Out right, and catch made. That's Ibuka.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to the left side, and taken in by Coleman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big play for the Eagles. 38 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Micah Parsons in there to drop him. That is already 6 sacks for him now on this season. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
They'll try to pick it up with Genty. And yes, that'll get it. 1st down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4 down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
That one incomplete. The